Keith Willis. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now.
Hi, Jack.
Being just psyched.
Yeah, sure.
We're about to rock some choice jams on the way to NonCon. Yeah. Here we go. I can shake it like that. Shake your body, everybody.
Oh my god, they even have bigger parties.
It's nice to meet you guys. We run a website called theawesomecave.com. We cover everything from anime to gaming to movies to dating. You name it, we cover it. Yeah, so today we're going to do a panel on anti-trolling. How many people in here have been trolled before?
We have a nice presentation here. Lee Jordan from Harry Potter. But
Is anyone familiar with this guy, Lee Jordan?
No.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, I questioned that too, actually.
He's basically he's the announcer for the Quidditch games, and he's like, another 15 points for Gryffindor! He's the most annoying character in the history of Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all that. We hit up all these forums, 4chan, Reddit, Gaia, and if people don't like the articles, if they don't agree with one of our lists or anything like that, they call us spammers and they start trolling us. So we kind of had to develop a system to fight the trolls. We needed something to defend ourselves against these people, because literally hundreds of people a day are trying to troll us.
so this is where Baha Men and Justin Bieber come in. And basically we've always played like Baha Men playlists on these forums. It's like posted pictures of Baha Men. They just are like, what is this? This is a shitty band. Or it's like,
I like Baha Men!
yeah, they're awesome. Like,
If
I
you don't
totally
like Baha
agree.
Men, there's something wrong with you. That's
Yeah.
our mentality.
Alright, we need to put the music on first. And I will actually join in this dance off.
Yeah, I think I'll join in the dance up too.
Alright.
I can shake it like that. Can you move it like this? I can shake it like that. Can you move it like this? I can shake it like that. Come on, ladies, rock the party. Shake your body, everybody.
Come on, everybody, let's move it all night. Gonna take you back to the old school. Can you feel
I don't know what it is. Everywhere we go, every computer I see in the public always has the Awesome Cave up. I don't know why.
It's almost like we did it, but we didn't.
AwesomeCave.com is the best website ever.
We
Awesome Cave.
Danny Horgan of theawesomecave.com, and I'm here for an epic sword fight between the Awesome Cave's Jack Plotchety and this guy. Right, you ready? Let's get it on.
Come on, you Fun story about how awesome sword fights are and where they should and shouldn't happen. This is in the shouldn't component, yes.
I'm here with, like I said, I was telling you, I don't really know much about anime or video games. Who are you guys cosplaying as?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. And what's that from, huh?
The Avengers.
And I'm Hawkeye.
The Avengers. Alright, so the Avengers, that was the movie where all superheroes came together, right?
Yeah.
And Samuel L. Jackson, am I right about that?
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about the convention itself. Like, how did this start?
NonCon has been running for 13 years now. It's our 13th year. And how it really started is hard for me personally to say. As you can guess, with a college convention, there's a lot of very quick turnover in who is in charge, who knows what's going on. So that's actually, it's been a problem for us in some past years when we don't have anyone who has worked the con before in like any real organizational capacity. And then we kind of have to start from scratch. So I've been working the convention for 4 years, but there were people before me who conceptualized it and came up with it. So since then, it's really been an annual thing that we sort of pass on to the next generation of college students here at Vassar.
That's awesome. So now, what year is this? Like, it's an annual convention, right?
Yeah.
What year are we in?
This is the 13th.
13th year.
Yeah, and so the first year would have been 2000.
That's longer running than a lot of anime conventions I know.
Yeah, we've been going for a long time, and it's changed a lot. Just based on how many people know about us. We have a lot of people now who have been coming back for years and years. And actually, like, some of them know more about it than the organizers, at least from a historical standpoint. We have people from Looney Labs who are running the games workshop up there. They've been coming here since before I was here, and they know what they're doing. So people like that we can really rely on every time the convention comes around are really great, because we can just say, hey, you know what you're doing, go do it, you're good at it. So we really appreciate it like that. And we do have people who come back even after, who work here as students, and come back after they've graduated. So we have one person up there right now in the video game room who graduated last year, but he loves this convention, and he's close enough that he can make the commute to come back for these 3 days and help out. So stuff like that is also really appreciated.
You definitely have a wide area of people who come. Like myself, I'm from Dover. I'm like a half-hour drive away. My friend Dan, he came in from Boston.
Yeah.
All from Massachusetts. So
we get people from Pennsylvania. We get people from upstate. I think it's really like a personal thing about how far people are willing to travel for a convention like this. So we have people who come from very far away because it's worth it to them. And we have other people who, too far.
And one last question. What would you say the general attendance numbers for this would be?
This year is very strange. We have more people this year than I think we've ever had. Usually we get a few hundred people over the course of the weekend, and that's including students who attend the college and people who come from off campus. This year we had 200 people checked in and at the convention before we closed on Friday. That is twice as much as we had last year.
Wow.
That's more than we've had the entire time that I've been here. So this is definitely a growing convention. We're anticipating somewhere around 700 or 800 people will come through the course of the 3 days, and most of the people who come one day will come for multiple days. So it's very crowded in there, and we're really happy that we do have so much help this year. All of the vendors and the guests are, constantly asking, what can we do that's useful? If we're at loose ends, just, put us on something, because we love this convention and we want to make it work really well. So it's been running very smoothly, even though we have so many people.
There's definitely a great sense of community around here, I've noticed just from walking around myself. But yeah, no, thank you so much for this interview, and congratulations on a successful year.
Thank you.
I am here for round 2 of an epic sword fight between Jack Plotchy of theawesomecave.com and this guy. Alright, ready? Let's go! Kick some ass! World Star! World Star!
Tis but a flesh wound. Winner!
Well done. I'm here with Hunk from Resident Evil, and So tell us, what is your favorite mission in your career? By that I mean, what is your favorite Resident Evil game?
Oh, my favorite Resident Evil game is 4. My favorite mission would be Resident Evil 2 because it's the most noteworthy mission.
Which one's that?
Oh, you know, where the mad scientist injected himself with a virus, I spent a good portion running, ended up knocked unconscious for 4 days, and boom, I wake up in a zombie apocalypse. Would have known.
I know, it's quite a catastrophe. Now, what about this legendary agent named Tofu?
Don't know shit about Tofu.
Don't know shit about Tofu? Alright. But yeah, no, what do you think of Resident Evil 6?
I don't think about Resident Evil 6.
You don't think of it?
That game is an atrocity. It does not exist.
Okay. But yeah, no, tell us, how long did it take to get this costume here?
Well, I originally started on it 3 years ago and it was missing some mechanical details like the gloves and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It took me probably about 4 to 6 months to gather up all the crap. The hardest part was really the mask.
Yeah.
It's an S10 gas mask. And the original lenses kind of pop out and then flatten.
Really?
They're not supposed to be like that, they have to be flat. So there's a fad in UK where a bunch of airsoft players were using flat impact-proof lenses on S10s to try to pretend they were British Special Forces without getting their eyes shot out. So I bought some of those lenses, put it in this gas mask, which was used in a tear gas range, so I got it for about $300 cheaper. And then I just tinted the lenses.
That's awesome. Yeah, your costume looks excellent. Thank you for talking with us today.
No problem, thanks man.
And keep defending us from zombies.
That was incredible.
Thank you, man.
Say hi to all your fans.
Hey guys, it's Danny Horgan. I just finished playing a song I learned actually a couple years ago. It's taken a while to master. I had a couple of slip-ups because I'm nervous in front of the camera, but yeah, people. I mean, like, I don't like to brag about my own piano skills. People kind of do it for me. I've been called the GOAT of piano playing, greatest of all time. Someone said to me today, when God created Dan Horgan, he said, "How much piano swag can I fit into one man?" Like, what's the capacity of human piano swag? And that's why he created me. I don't say this. You know, this is stuff people say about me. But you know, I appreciate the compliments, and you know, you can catch me probably touring locally. Just you know, check the local music venues. I'll be there.
You're not even modest. That's the greatest part.
Excelsior!
And there's Anthony.
Hi.
You have a great ass, Anthony. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
The awesome game, Baha Men.